Assalamualaikum guys, how you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be talking in Mandinka, Wolof and English. So welcome. Don't forget to like this video, comment, share, and you're also allowed to comment your experience with life and how you see this topic. Get engaged. This video is to motivate us all with life and life journey, life experience, and just how to move to your next stage with life and life tragic and life experience and how you handling life, how you gonna level up so you can have peace, proper, 100% real peace with life. It's achievable, guys. Just you have to know how to deal with humans starting from yourself. And I'm gonna share some tips here. So yeah, how you guys doing? Welcome to the channel. And yeah, excuse my voice, I'm getting better, 100%. Thank Allah. But still, my voice is not 100% yet. This year, not this year, last year, until now, I have a couple of health challenges, but I thank God I'm getting better and better. I can overcome anything, inshallah. And yeah, I'm hoping you guys are also overcoming life. So yeah, welcome to today's topic, guys. So I'm gonna try to fix my hijab. Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah. Dikkati naa. Tey nag maa dikk di wax ci Wolof, soose ak hàngale. maa ne damay jël break ci vidéo yi waaye li ma bugg a wax ci foo ma lifin foo ma ñor ba nga xane ma ne wuppatalaw taxawlee ma defar sama caméra ma ne wuppatalaw faade dikk wax ci lile ma muuru nag tey ma mel ni màggatam junni at hallu faade muuru ba mel ni màggatam junni at Allah Allahu illallahu la ilaha illallah Allah Allahu illallahu la ilaha illallah mane Allah Allahu illallahu la ilaha illallah Allah Allahu illallahu la ilaha illallah ya Allah Allah Allahu illallahu la ilaha illallah Allah Allahu illallahu la ilaha illallah ya Allah Allah Allahu illallahu la ilaha illallah Allah Allahu illallahu la ilaha illallah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, guys. Just thanking Allah the way I'm feeling more and more better. And finally, getting 100 with myself. Damn, it's hard, guys. And the ego is our worst enemy, which is what I always said. Thank God I always said this one. Life is so easy, but can be very difficult because of the egos and just how we make it so difficult. And the same of getting real with yourself. Before you start getting real with yourself, when it's come to leveling, sometimes my English disappear. I'm so excited about this message today. When it's come to leveling up with life, leveling up with your awakeness with life, so you can experience pure peace with life. That's what I mean. You have to put away the ego, put away the my enemies will laugh, put away the I was gonna, people will say I was wrong, put away the everything. And this is one thing that I keep saying the whole time. So it's easier to say today as I'm getting to my final stage of my healing and my awakening through life, or whatever you call it. Crossing. As I cross, it's easy to talk about this today because it's something that I've been talking about from day one when I start my videos. My followers, they know me. They know this. They know Ami's not just saying this today. Once you actually realize that you are actually your own enemy with life, you are actually the only person that is stopping yourself from experiencing life genuinely, happily, peacefully. Once you realize that, you won the lottery of life. To me, life is a lottery that we can all win. And I wish I know this. I was going to win mine long time ago, guys, because it's free. You don't need one penny to win it. But it's very expensive if you don't know where to buy it, not to mention winning it. When you want to experience proper life, genuine happiness, and you don't know how to go about it, you're going to be like how I used to all these years. It's actually amazing how you can actually work on you and put away your egos and just be your own savior and just keep walking through life and just open a door one day that you will be like, I can't believe I was in there this whole time. I always say this from day one too, that us human beings, God, the way our mind is made and just the way we are, is really amazing. And we can come across anything and then walk through it. Depend how we walking through it. We all walk through things the wrong way. A lot of us do. I feel like schools and just human beings in general, they keep failing us human beings. A lot of us are not brought up in a way that we are going to be taught how to handle life. We just been beat up when things go wrong, and we've been warned about life, and just too many negative, from our parents and from life. And we definitely not been taught that your genuine happiness in life, you can only experience it from you and the way you see life, the way you take people, the way you see people. We've not been taught that. And this is something that even schools should teach people this. There's nothing they can teach you in the school that is more important than these things, guys. Because if you don't know these things, you cannot experience genuine happiness in life. Doesn't matter what you have and don't have. Once you know these things, you can experience genuine happiness and you can be happy. Doesn't matter you have what or you don't have what. Then how is anything in this life more important than these things? I'm praying. Scientists are more waking now. I guess a lot of them are also needing waking. So then they're more waking now. So they're putting it out there now. How important human mind to learn how to handle life, and how Knowing how to handle life can actually make you live longer and just achieve whatever you want in life. Almost. And how not knowing how to handle life and what life throw at you can ruin you, doesn't matter what you have. I'm glad now that scientists are bringing up more evidence for this and are more helping people more who want to learn and be helped. So I want to be talking in my language today as well in this video, as I'm going to be talking in English first though, so you guys can understand. So some of you that don't know Wolof or Mandinka, but I'm going to talk in Wolof after. I don't have to talk in Mandinka today, but I know I have a Mandinka video that coming up because I promise you guys I'll do a Mandinka video. Some of you was asking, but guys, just guys, I have to finish all this I'm saying before I can read any of your messages. If you guys send me a message. Guys, just keep reading books and keep getting in knowledge. Thank God I've been saying this whole time. But I have to say this today. Try to apply them fully. To be honest, there's a lot of knowledge now, in the universe for us to learn and that can benefit us more than any money you can achieve in this world. But because it's too many, and life is hard sometimes to take stuff from life that can benefit you and use them. Most of the time we just listen to it and we're like, because you get comfortable with who you are and you get addicted and detached and attached to who you are, that to detach yourself from who you are become now your worst enemy. The vast majority of us human beings, if not all, our worst enemy is us. We just don't know it. We keep thinking it's somebody who did that to us. That person who did that to us is my worst enemy. That person, yeah, we do hear people saying this kind of phrases like, you are your worst enemy, or I am my worst enemy. But we really don't know it, like to the level that we should know it. Because once we know it to that level, once we reach to that level of understanding that we are our worst enemy, everything will change for us, guys. Like, honestly. As I'm on this journey of, healing or transforming myself, some of you know I've been saying this to you guys for, it's actually since I started videos, to be honest. What am I talking about? 4 years now, over 4 years now. It takes a long time. I keep saying this to you guys. So it takes a long time and it takes no ego. And it takes patience. And it takes you keep getting knowledge from different people, different platforms, different books, different research, different experience with life. Getting deep with yourself, deciding what you want to live in this world. What do you want to live here? What kind of legacy you want to live when you die? Even if you're going to influence one person that is your niece or your nephew or your own children or someone. Because the reality is you don't need a platform to influence anyone. I always say this too. You can influence people, doesn't matter where. Even when you go to the supermarket, you can influence someone, teach them how to be nice and be happy and smile. Instead of going to the shop so moody, like your whole world is finishing. So you can influence people how to be good. You can leave a legacy. Doesn't matter you have money or not, it's free. In fact, people that leave all these big legacies for us, they actually did not have money. So it depends what path you want to be in life, what you want to leave behind and where you want to go. But if you decided where you want to go and you decided you want peace and you want to leave a legacy of peace, whoa, you're going to have to do these things I explained. You're going to have to take away your ego. You're going to have to do some research and getting some knowledge and apply them. To apply them is harder than getting it. The knowledge is there everywhere. Free now, especially when you have internet. It's just to apply them. Oh, because we get used to not applying them, and we get used to who we are so much. Guys, it's unbelievable actually. Once you are, the more you are awake, the more you get wakened with life, the more little things that used to trigger you can't trigger you anymore. And then the more you are like, what? I can't believe this is who I was. You even get angry with yourself. Well, I do sometimes. But this comes with also not feeling guilty or not feeling angry for you or even for other people because of what happened before. It comes with you forgiving yourself, knowing that you didn't know what you know now. And it comes with looking at people knowing that they also don't know what you know now. That's why they are whatever they did or are still doing. The journey comes with all of that. It's a whole package. Once we realize how much we suffer ourselves every day, by allowing people to suffer us or allowing what happened to us to suffer us, not just our life become easier, but like I said, you get angry with yourself. You'll be like, what? Why was I allowing all this? Knowledge is actually amazing. Depend what kind of knowledge you're getting and how you're applying it. Because I believe you can get this knowledge and you apply it another way around that can benefit you even more than whatever the person was explaining. Every knowledge you're getting is how you seeing it and how you receiving it and how you applying it and for how long you're going to apply it, what you're going to transform the knowledge to. But every knowledge that is beneficial is good and can transform your life and a whole bunch of people's life. If you know how to apply it. But the ego. And if I change, people will say I'm changed. Thank God I've been saying this all these years. And a lot of you should notice that I don't have ego. Not that I don't have any ego, I do. I'm just human, but I don't have too much ego. And this saved my life a lot. If I have as much egos as some of us do, especially us Africans, because our culture teaches us ego a lot. If I have as much ego as many other Africans, I will not be sharing some of the things I say about my life. You guys know this. I'm not saying this so you should throw away your egos and just be ranchang or just say what you want or share what you like. No. It has consequences for sharing things. Depend what you are sharing and who you are sharing it with. Especially if it's something you're putting out there for the public, for people to learn from. Or for just whoever put it there or whatever. However it gets there. Doesn't matter. When the public have your information, certain information, it has big consequences. It has good benefit because people can learn from it. Almost any information that is out there, either is negative or positive, is something that people will learn from. But it's gonna affect you if you don't know how to handle it. After now, you get this group of people learning from it. You're gonna have this other group of people who are gonna use that against you. That's fine. That's when you also gonna develop the onboarded technique. This technique of you are onboarded is a different video. Once you also master that onboarded technique, then you can share things more, and also it's gonna help you for your journey of experiencing pure joy with life, experiencing true meaningful life. So you can focus on your God if you have a God, focus on your business, focus on your children, focus on doing stuff. But if you're missing out with life because you have so many things that happen to you and things that people are doing to you to add to it and are doing to other people, and you keep carrying. Honestly, you're missing out with life because the two don't go together. It doesn't go to experience pure joy with life and also carrying these other things. I do the two all my life. I'm telling you, it was affecting me so much. I couldn't experience the pure joy with life because I mix it with this other area, which is things that happen to me and things that people are still doing to people and to me. I was mixing those two with experiencing pure joyful life. You know it already. Thank God I've been doing video all these years. You can see it. And thank God that a lot of you know what I've been through with life too. So you know then why Ami is the way she is, for example. And this is not just me. A lot of us know now, scientists and everybody is talking about it now, that people are only giving you what they have, who they are. Most of the time, it's not like they're wicked, that's why they're giving you wickedness. No. Depend what they're giving you. I'm not saying if they're giving you pure wickedness. If they're giving you pure wickedness from nowhere randomly, that might be also they're wicked, but they developed it from life experience. But sometimes if they're just giving you what you give them and more, or just giving you, it's to do with them not settling with life. And I have this all these years too. It's just recently when I finally cross. It takes me years. I told you guys this in my videos all these years. I know you'll be like, what, Amy, you've been saying this and it never worked fully. It doesn't work fully like this. When you are in a awakening journey, self-healing, awakening journey, whatever you call it, depend what you're awakening from. But in this case, we're talking about awakening from through life, through what happened to you or just through how you see life. Because even if nothing happened to you growing up or in life, if you don't know how to handle life itself, you cannot have peace. And I so wish that our parents, and just in the future in general, from now on, like I so wish that from now on, schools and parents would train their children how to handle life. This is why a lot of people killing themselves, people. Honestly, I'm lucky I'm still here talking to you. I could have died a long time ago. No one teach me how to handle life and life problems that life is gonna put on me, and also even the problem that your own parents or your own community and culture put in you from a young age. They just leave you to it. You have to figure out how to do it. You have to go and research and go and figure out how to do it. If you cannot handle it, well, you die. Rest in peace. That's what people do. Please, I'm telling you, if you are watching this video and you have a child, try to teach them these things, especially when they are teenagers and above. It's the biggest gift you can give to any human being. When the human being don't know how to handle life, and life problems, and human beings in general that are in this life, billahi, they cannot have peace. Doesn't matter how much money they have. And they will lose every relationship. When I say every relationship, I mean every relationship. Not just love relationship, not just friendship relationship, children, family. They will lose all kind of relationship on this earth. Even relationship with their God if they have one. Because they don't know how to handle people and life, and they don't know how to deal with themselves and their emotions and how they see things. The number one thing that I always been saying in my videos also is that we are all perfect. Sorry, we're all not perfect. As much as I know that, I still didn't apply it to some degree that I can have peace myself with humans and life and myself even. I keep thinking that, why is this happening? Why did this happen? Why is this still happening? Why did this happen? And then I also will tell you or tell myself that it happens because people know nobody's perfect. No human is perfect. We all not perfect. Yes, you know that, right? I know that, right? So why I keep allowing humans and even myself and things that humans do either before or now are still doing keep triggering me when I already know that humans are not perfect. Humans are human. You know it now, move on. Why do you have to keep thinking that they're doing this, they're still doing this, and this one's still doing this too, that one doing that too, that other one doing that too? Why is the other one doing that too? These people are not perfect because they're so evil. That's why they're doing this. Yeah, humans are not perfect. But you have to know it to some degree that it doesn't trigger you. I'm not saying you know it to some degree that you just look at people like they're nobody and you just treat them anyhow. You're like, we're not perfect, so no, I'm not saying that. That's arrogantness. But it's to know it to some degree that you're not going to allow what they're doing to affect you so much, like what it does to me all these years. Although I have a positive side in me, I allow life and humans to what they did to me and what they're doing to people still affect me so much. Poor me in the sun. Because no one ever bring me up like this, like what I'm saying now, to give me this knowledge. A lot of us come from a home that our parents just bring us up, and they can give you life knowledge. There's no parent that will not give you life knowledge. But the way the world is going now, we need a beyond kind of a knowledge that is beyond. It's somewhere that a lot of us don't apply this kind of knowledge for our children. I'm going to wrap up this English part of the topic and I'm going to talk in Wolof soon. So I'm going to continue and I'm going to move to, I'm going to give two or three type of knowledge that if you have children, you should apply this knowledge for your children and you should apply it for yourself first if you don't have this knowledge. Okay, I'm going to say one thing first. Back to what I said in the beginning that you have to know that your ego and yourself is your worst enemy. Have to drink water for that. Once you know that your ego and yourself is your worst enemy, you not just know it and you're like, no. You really know this is serious. You take it serious and you start checking yourself and your egos. Just pause everything else. Pause the other human beings. Pause what happened to you. Pause what other people are doing now to you or are doing to the rest of the people. Just put a pause on everything. Click the pause button on this whole universe and humans in general. Okay? And just focus on you and your egos. Then you will know why you and your ego is your enemy. You will see how your ego is going to stop you from doing things that you know you need to do. Your ego is stopping you from making decisions that can change your life. To cut away all your pain and misery. To just transform you like you're dead and you come back to life again or something. Honestly, guys, once you reach to this place, it's like you're dead and you come back alive somewhere else in China or something. You're like, what's happening? I'm not joking. I've seen people who are awakened with life from years of misery. And people will first look at them thinking they're on drug or something. Because of the amount of joy and unbothered they are. How they just... You know how we can be so addicted to negativity and negative thought and negative pain and life struggle and life sorrow and just you just... But sometimes you mistake it with being a hero. I do that too. My whole life, by the way. It's not that I will give up that. I will never give up that. Certain things, no matter how much you change, you cannot give it up. It's in you already. And your experience with life make you to be that person. And most of the time, that is, if it's a good thing, you don't have to give it up. You just have to learn how to do it better though. Because if you don't understand who you are and why you're doing what you're doing and the impact of what you're doing, then you cannot doing good. You're just gonna keep doing it anyway. Doesn't matter. No one is perfect of doing nothing though. You can never be perfect and master doing whatever. But just keep working on learning whatever you're doing, learning to do it better. Even if it's bringing up children, anything, even if it's just existing in this world, you're still doing a big thing. You don't notice it, but you are a big impact to this world. Even if you have no children, you're not married, you have no job, you're just alone somewhere, you think you're nothing, you're like, I'm just wandering here, waste of space. No, you are still a lot, and you can change people's life, and you can change your own life. You just have to believe it. But that's another video. Guys, once you understand that you are your own enemy, once you understand that your ego and you is your own enemy, doesn't matter what this other enemy did to you or is doing now or are going to do in the future. That cannot affect you more than you can affect yourself, more than your mind can affect you and how you see the world. Once you master that, you will be angry at why human beings are not teaching children this at school. I'm not joking. Lot of the children become young adults and even they're still young, depressed, killing themselves. After they go to school for years to learn about life or how to get a job or how to read and write. If you don't know these things that I'm telling you, none of that applied. All these things you're going to learn is zero. You don't know, you will not know how to use them. You will not even know how to benefit them fully, happily. After all we are looking for in life, what's the main thing that we want? Happiness and peace. That's what everyone is talking about. I believe even people that use drugs, they use it to getting some happiness and peace. That's why they're using it. So it's very important. Schools should teach people this from young age. It's going to reduce the amount of suicide death. It's going to reduce the amount of misery. People will be getting more abundance. People will be more successful in relationship, all kind of relationship in this world. This will just change the whole world. I pray that, the education system will focus on teaching children this. So now back to the topic. Once you understand this, you start checking on yourself. Start checking why am I my own enemy? Then you find out, okay, I make myself do this. I make myself keep repeating to do this. And I just label myself to be that person. Or I just keep putting it on people, blaming people for me doing this. When I can just start blaming myself and learn how to handle people and leave them to do whatever they want. It's up to them. But I know how to handle it here. Because that's the only thing you can do. If you think that you cannot do that, you cannot control yourself and how you handle people in this world. You allow people and their behavior to get to you easily for years and stay there for years, and then you keep adding. If you cannot control that here, how do you think you're going to control them? I always know this, but I never apply it fully. Us human beings, we make life difficult for ourselves all the time. Understand? For us, a lot of us depend how we, what happened to us with life, and our experience. It's actually very sad for some of us, understand, how we live the rest of our life in misery and can never be awakened to realization of how to receive pure happiness. A lot of us don't want to be awakened. We're too used to stay in misery. We are too loyal to the pain that we feel like if we abandon the pain and be just 100% free, then we're not good and we're selfish. I do this for years. I'm telling you this. It's just recently that I'm finally abandoning what life threw at me. Not that I'm gonna abandon it in a way that I will never like talk about it and stuff like I said, or like try to help others. No, this is already in me. I already explained that. Certain things life do to you makes you who you are, especially if they make you to be a good person. That's good. Lot of good people that leave a good legacy in this world, they have they reach rock bottom. What's the English word? They reach to a suicidal thought. Just really horrible experience in life. That's why they become this strong, amazing, determined person, ready to conquer the world person. So sometimes what happened to us in life is good as long as we are alive and as long as we are ready and be awakened to use it in a good way to change our life and change others' life. Then it's good. But if you're using it in a bad way to just go misery forever, do the wrong things forever, just even taking your life and going crazy, then it's bad. That's when it's bad. But as long as you use it in a good way, no matter how painful it is, it's good. You cannot have anything in life that is genuine and is yours without suffering. You can reach to a level of suffering in life, yeah? That you reach the rock bottom. You have to either die or get out of it. You have those two choices. You either die or get out. Life is like, Asha, Amy, I said I'm still here. Choose. You want to die now or you want to get out or you want to continue because your whole existence cannot contain me anymore now. I know this. So now, make up your mind, Amy. You want to die or you want to cross? Get out. Which one do you want to do? Sometimes we get to this point in life and you're like, I feel so bad. I feel misery because of this happened, that happened. That happened. No. Sometimes it's just because you reach the rock bottom. Your rock bottom, what's the English word? Your body, your whole existence, your mind is tired of the way you handling life the wrong way. Because no one taught you how to handle life. Everyone taught you that life is about you to get what you want, people to do what you like, you to nothing bad to happen to you. Even if you plan a barbecue, it shouldn't rain. If you apply for a job, you should get it. If you even playing a game, you shouldn't keep losing. That means you're a loser. Just all these things that, life make it, people and humans make it seem like life's supposed to be just handed over everything to you. You on your TV, it's supposed to be on straight away. You click anything you want, it should be on straight away. When the reality is, sometimes your TV, you can on it and it refuses to on and there's nothing you can do about it. Or the internet not working or something happened. Or even you not just in the mood for watching nothing. You're like, what's happening? I'm not in the mood for nothing. I'm feeling low. It's just life. But we've not been taught this. We've been taught from a young age and from movie and from just humans in general, talking about when something go wrong, we talk about it for years and for hours to make the whole world to understand that this is not supposed to be wrong. But when something good happens, we don't even talk about it, or we just talk about it a little bit and we move on. So then it makes us develop from a young age that life's supposed to be just good things, good things, good things, good things, good things. And then we suffer a lot when we become an adult and we don't have those good things happening all the time. And they will never happen all the time. Because we are human. We're not perfect. It's just a lot of us are very good at hiding their dark side. They're not genuine fully to show you who they are. They have a lot of different characters. So then you tend to think that, oh, all these people are perfect. So why is that one not perfect? No. Every genuine person, they will reveal that they're not perfect in front of you one day, especially when you have a good, genuine relationship with them. Especially if they've not done work with themselves and be awakened with life, with which a lot of us don't do. A lot of us don't even want to admit that we have to work on our mind and ourself and be self-awakened through life. In life, as you get older, doesn't matter what age, even from a 10 years old, you have to keep developing at least every year. Check yourself, develop new you, better new you. Crave how to be better new you. Because if you don't do that, you're going to suffer a lot. Because there's a lot of human beings in this world who are miserable, and they're going to make sure you are miserable. I did that too this whole time. I was allowing people, whenever something happened, I overreact. Taking all their misery, transform it to my own misery too. Transform it to a new misery. And the circle just keep going. Because it's not easy for someone to put away their ego and to start being nice and kind genuinely with other human beings. Because a lot of us human beings hurt us a lot. And this is why it's not good to genuinely hurt people, like deep hurt. Because when human beings experience genuine deep hurt from other human beings, doesn't matter what color they are, the ones that hurt them, they're going to continue hurting other human beings. They're going to start thinking human beings are not worth genuine love and care for, because they're very wicked creatures. They cannot even trust human beings anymore. They can be smiling with you, talking, but they cannot trust you genuinely. It's very sad. A lot of people will say it like, I don't trust people. Me, I don't trust people. But why us human beings cannot trust each other anymore? When you look at it, we're ruining this world, this wonderful, beautiful earth that God created for us, with fruits, vegetable, water, mango trees, fish, avocado, everything. God give us this wonderful nature. Give us women, men, children, parents, siblings, friends. Even give us cars, aeroplanes, everything to make life easier. Give us a brain that can develop all these things to make life easier. But the same brain, we use it to ruin things for us. We're not learning these things that we should learn, which is how to handle life. It's more important than any business you can develop. Do you know how many millionaire people with business commit suicide and leave their millions around? Do you know how many people with millions of money are so miserable because they're not doing this self-awakening thingy? They've not done it. But in the next few years, you guys will see it more. A lot of people will do it. It's changing the world slowly. It's been on for years, but it's never been applied properly until now. Last year, this pandemic makes people and scientists and humans to use it more. So every bad thing has a good thing. So people are now using it more, and it does help me with my journey too, to get to my final stage of my journey. I started this journey a long time. It's about 5 years ago now. just before I start doing my videos. But it's a long story to my own journey. This one isn't, I don't want to focus on my own journey and how I'm getting to this place and stuff. If you guys want me to do video for that, I'll do that another time. Right now, let's just focus on once you know how you are your own enemy. And you post on counting enemies. Thank God I've been saying this from day one. I never have that. When I have misunderstanding with someone, I have misunderstanding with them. I don't like whatever they did. I react to it, and finish and done with it and move on. I don't look at people as enemy and keep counting them as enemy and keep focusing on them or just keep saying that one is enemy too, that one is an enemy too. I've never been like those kind of African. I thank God for that, because that is a lot in our African community. Like, people just have a bunch of enemies, and I talk about that in my videos before. And people know me, they know me that I don't have enemy. So thank God for that one. But a lot of us do have a lot of bunch of enemies. And the reality is, those enemies cannot harm you. Only you can harm you, your mind, and how you see the world, and how much you are ready to receive the world. No one can give you life. I keep saying this from day one. Doesn't matter what country you go. Doesn't matter what house you live in. Doesn't matter how much the people love you, how much they're showing you love. They cannot give you life. Listen to this. You have love, you have life. Life, no one can give you it. Even love, sometimes no one can give you it if you don't know how to receive love and how to give love yourself. A lot of us are so addicted to our suffering and our pain. Some of us realize it and know it deep down. And some of us don't. Majority of us don't even know it, don't even realize it. We keep blaming humans, keep blaming the universe, keep blaming what happened to us. The universe, humans, what happened to us. The universe, humans, what happened to us. But us, no, we will not blame us for carrying what happened to us, adding things to it, trying to control the universe to behave like Ami Job been doing all these years. Just trying to even get angry when you program your barbecue and it's raining. We keep doing all that. And it's very draining, very energy wasting, you can never have happiness doing that. Good luck to whoever trying to make you happy. But because we are so addicted to suffering, we are even stingy when it comes to giving someone pure joy and pure happiness. And this is a big problem, but that is another video. A lot of us are stingy to give someone pure kindness for free. Especially when we see them and think that they're going to make it more than us, when we support them or give them that pure kindness that us human beings are made to give each other. Because we're so addicted to suffering and to see others suffer. Because once you're so addicted to suffering, you're addicted to seeing others suffer. Because not just you don't want to suffer alone, but you think it's normal to suffer. So when you see others suffering, it doesn't bother you. This is why the human nature now is the way it is, because we're not supporting each other the way we should. If the whole human nature is ready to love and to unlock their brain, to open up their mind to life, to pure life, then we will end all human suffering. Almost all. Honestly. We can join hands all over the world and support all the poor people, for example, that cannot afford school and are going through other things, and support, like, just support. For example, China will support this country, and Scotland will support this country, and this country will support this, and these people will support these people, and we all just pass each other like the help and support that we need, for example. But we enjoy suffering and we enjoy looking at other people suffer. That's the reality. A lot of human beings they do enjoy that from the top people down. That's why they don't want to end human crisis. They're just looking, and the news people are typing on the news, talking about it, and that's it. So us human beings are actually our worst enemy. We just don't realize it as much as we should, because once we do, then we have peace. But it didn't bring me back to what I said earlier, that humans are not perfect. We all know these humans are not perfect, but we don't apply it fully. We keep forgetting. That's why we're like, people are so wicked, people this, people that, and then every little thing someone did to you, you keep it forever and get angry and get emotional like I used to do all these years. Guys, to be honest, emotionals are really very addictive, and they're also your worst enemy, which is you anyway, your emotions. Your emotion, you have good emotions, bad emotions. They can both be your worst enemy if you don't learn how to minimize them and how to control them and how to check them. The good emotions, if you overuse them, they are bad. The bad emotion, you overuse them, they are bad. You cannot overuse any of them. You overuse the good one, it become bad one for you. But I'm going to do a video for emotion. I'm going to do a special video for emotion. That's not today. You use the bad emotion. Ooh, everyone knows that is bad, of course. But just keep checking your emotions. Try to learn how to minimize them. Check them. Don't feel guilty for some things that your emotion make you do. That's another video. Feeling guilty is also your worst enemy. That's another video. But guys, like I said, I want to talk in Wolof, but this video is gonna I'm just gonna wrap it in English, I think, and I'm gonna do a special Wolof one, guys. I promise. Because if I continue talking in Wolof, this video will be long. I don't want this video too long. I want it to be like 1 hour or so. But yeah, guys, I just wake up today and my mind was telling me to either do this video today or tomorrow. But I said, hey, Amy, life is not guaranteed. You don't know if you're going to be here tomorrow. Why can't you do this video today? After all, you started your videos to share your knowledge with life experience. So, now that you're getting to another level, another stage of your awakeness, go and tell people. You don't know if it's one individual who can benefit from it. And you don't know if you're going to be here tomorrow. You're not guaranteed. Then I said, yes, I'm going to do this afternoon. So that's what I'm here to talk to you guys about. But you're going to be seeing me nowadays to do Mandinka video, Wolof video, and English too. So I'm not going to be just coming doing English live video all the time like I've been doing for a while now. I cannot continue doing that. I feel like I'm abandoning my community. And my reason for starting this topic was to heal myself and my community. But along the way, I did a lot of videos that I'm not supposed to be doing. But like I said earlier on, no one taught me how to handle life and life pain. Instead, they just throw life pain at me and leave me with it to learn how to handle it. Which is happening to a lot of us, which is why the world is the way it is. Doesn't matter what tribe you're from. It's in all tribes. Especially us Africans. We're definitely lacking the skill and knowledge to teach our children how to handle life pain and life problems. I said this before in videos. But I couldn't say it as much as I should or focus on seeing it because I was still learning how to heal myself. It's so hard to heal yourself, guys. Depend what you are healing and where you are at the stage of healing. And the amount, if you have support or the amount of support you have, or if you are in the stage, in the space that, in the situation that you're also going through a lot to add to whatever you are healing, how are you going to heal? So it takes me long to heal because I have children and I'm alone. That alone is painful. The children don't listen to you sometimes. They annoy you. You are struggling to survive with your children on your own. You don't have enough income. And you have other people that you have to support. That alone is another struggle, not to mention you trying to figure out how to heal whatever life threw at you before all this now. So depend what you're healing and where you're healing it and the environment you are in that you are trying to heal whatever you are healing. That's why we all heal differently. Some of us really want to heal. Some of us don't even know that we have to heal. We think that human beings have to heal and have to stop what they're doing to us. You cannot stop human beings to stop what they're doing. So don't even bother. I wish I know this my whole life. Well, not my whole life. I'm not talking about when I was young. But I know this as my whole adult life. But I never applied properly. Sometimes I do. But sometimes I was still like, humans. Recently, I realized that, Amy, you want to continue telling humans or expecting humans to behave, or you want to finally tell yourself and expect yourself to behave and look at the humans. You can still address them if you have to, if you want to, but know how to address them and know how to be unbothered when you are addressing them or when it's come to humans in general. Don't you think that's easier, Amy, and more peaceful? I said, yes, you're right. True. I know it. It's just harder to do it though. It's easier to try to expect human beings to behave and to argue with them and to just go mystery with them than telling myself to just leave the human beings alone. You don't have to be enemy with them. You can even say yes to them sometime. That's another video. How to develop this unbothered character. You just say yes sometimes just so you can have your peace. Because if you don't know how to keep your peace, you expect other humans to do it for you. That's very dangerous and unsafe. How can you trust human beings with your peace, your life, your happiness, the way you observe the universe? That's a big thing. How are you going to trust the human beings with that? Leave it to them. They're going to do you wrong. They're going to do wrong. They're definitely going to do wrong because they're humans. The wrongs are wrong. They're not nice. But now that it happens, what are you going to do about it? You have to move on. I wish I knew this way of moving on, guys, years ago. I wish my life awakenness was years ago, not now that I'm 40. But I still thank God that that I did it now. Because some people still don't do it and will never do it. So I still have to thank God. Guys, once we know that we have to focus on fixing us and how we see life. Now, this is another video that I have to do about this particular topic, but in another way around. Because sometimes you are in certain situation and certain things happen to you or are still happening to you now and you're living with the people who are doing it. You'll be watching this video now, you'll be like, Amy, Easy said than done. You're alone, that's why. May I have this person here always triggering me, or may I have this, I have that situation that I'm in. I also have people that triggering me. I have my children here don't listening. Just now, this afternoon, I was telling my son, I came into the living room. He left his plate from yesterday dinner again here. Left his plate from yesterday lunch. Left another plate and cup on the dining table. I have to take off 3 plates and cups from this table just now, from this living room, before I start doing this video. And you know, all these years I struggled with my son to tell him, whenever you eat, wash your plate, take them to the kitchen, wash them. And he never will do it. Hardly ever. My son is good. But it's just to use this as an example. Every child there's something that they don't listen to. My daughter also have her things that she annoy me with, but she always will wash her plate and her cups. All these years, she knows how to do that. But my son, he will never. It's like a cost to him when it's come to him taking his cups and his plates and his stuff, when he eat, and go and wash them and put them away. No. So it's up to me to learn how to master, how to deal with that. Or I just continue getting angry until whenever he behave, I'm waiting for him to behave so I can have peace. I'm like, Adi, when are you going to behave? Look at this again, Adi. Why are you piling up cups and plates again, Adi? Why you never do this, Adi? Why you never do that? And I allowed that all these years to drain me, to add to my stress so much. Not just that, but also now he's better as he's growing older. But when he was younger, he was overeating like really bad. When I say bad, I mean extremely bad. He's like his mom, like, I love food. But because obviously I'm an adult, it's different from a child that whenever you come from supermarket, your stopping is because he just finished the juice or finished the whatever quickly. So all my friends know him, they know him for that. And I used to handle it really wrongly over the years before I get to this, my final awakening stage of life. The peace stage, I call it. Before I arrive in this peace stage, which I arrived just not long ago, by the way, it's overwhelming and so exciting, guys. I'm going to read your comment. Just let me finish this and then I'll read your comment. I was, over the years, I try all kind of way to learn how to handle my son when it's come to things that he does that annoy me. And I never mastered it. I keep getting angry whenever he do them. Although I'm lucky, I don't keep anger for long. That's one thing I have to thank Allah for. Whenever things go wrong, I quickly move on. But because I was getting angry so often, I couldn't continue being happy for long. This is important, guys. Once you know how to do these things, your whole life changes. It's like you won the lottery. Like I said earlier on, it takes a couple of years of practicing. For me, it does. It depends. And I hear it from experts. They say it's not something you just jump. No, it's like exercising, or if you're trying to live a healthy lifestyle or something. You develop little habits that you keep practicing. You fall off, you come back. You fall off, you come back, until you're going to get to the stage where you're going to master it. So some of you looking at this video and thinking, Ami's just doing this for talking, she's just talking. No, it's true. But it's not something you just practice it and you fail and you think this is not working for Ami, is lying, I can't do it. It's because you give up. When you fail, you have to keep going. Just laugh about it and know that it's working, by the way. That's why you do it again. You stop doing it and now you do it again. Okay? Because it's working, because you stop doing it. That's why you realize that you're doing it again. Your head is telling you, you're doing this again, that you're moving from. So don't just think I'm stupid and this is who I am, I can't do it. No. Just laugh about it and say what you like to yourself. For example, you can be like, Amy, what do you like? Why are you doing this again? Why are you finding bridge again, Amy? What you like? This kind of thing. And you just laugh about it and just stop. The moment you realize, just stop and move on. This could be anything. It could be your children getting you angry, or friend or what life or whatever. Gradually, you will see that those things doesn't get you angry anymore. That's why when I came and I saw all that, I can call Adi, come and pick your plates again. Oh my God, Adi, it's not again. But when I saw it, sometimes I've been practicing how to not get bothered with it, but sometimes I fall out. But it's just recently that when I see Adi pile up plates and stuff here, I just pick them and take them in the kitchen and have peace. Because I have to choose to either take them in the kitchen and have peace, or to stand here and call Adi to come and pick them. And then I continue doing I start the whole lesson again, how he don't have to do this, why he still not listening, why he still just do what he like in this house, why he cannot follow the rules, why he should have stopped piling all these plates here. You explain, and he's still gonna be like, sorry, Mom, I will not do it again. And he's still gonna do it again. So it's up to me to choose those two, to either just take everything away, or to call Adi, and we're gonna go through all this talking again, and Adi's still gonna do it again. So I have to choose. Hello, guys. Once you choose your life and choose where you're gonna focus your energy and choose how you're gonna master your mind and your energy, that's you done. That's when you arrive, guys. That's when you cross, like I was saying. Hello. Hi. Exactly. They are the way they are. And they might change, but it's gonna take a long time. Like me growing up, I used to be like very stubborn when it comes to washing dishes. My mom beat me up so many times for washing dishes. I see this in videos so many times. My mom will even wait till I'm sleeping. She will tie my hands and my legs. So when she's beating me, I don't hold her and try to stop her from killing me and stuff. She will beat me. My mom beat me more than all of her children. All of them. But maybe in the future, but now, since I've become an adult, I benefit her more than all of her children. And I don't like to say this often because then people will call it I'm bragging. I'm not bragging. I have nothing. I'm just trying to awaken us, our community. Not that I don't love my mom. I love my mom so much. She knows that, but she knows I'm open-minded. You know, I talk about things. Doesn't mean nothing. She didn't know that I was going to be talking about how she used to beat me, 40 years later. No, it's not 40 years later. It's not like she was beating me when I was just born. I will not be here talking. But you know what I mean? Like 30 years later, let's say, because no, I wasn't even 10. This is way before I was even 10. So the whole time I was with my mom growing up, she would beat me for washing up dishes. That was the only thing that I used to not do on time. When it's my turn to wash my dishes, I will not do them on time. And she will beat me up. Everyone knows that. My whole family knows that. We still laugh about it. But that doesn't mean that I grew up and I don't wash the dishes on time, and now I'm the most evil child. Maybe I am the most evil child because the way I'm talking about the child marriage now over the years, And maybe she doesn't like it fully. No mother will like it fully, Apart from that, I'm still the number one best child for my mom. She will tell you. Wait till I go to Gambia again, hopefully soon. I'll sit down with her and you'll hear it. Or I can even call her in a video soon, or do another video with her. Normal happy video where she just talk about who I am and stuff. I like to do that with her because life is too short. We don't know how long we get to live. So take opportunity of every day you have and do something good. So yeah, sometimes the children annoy us when they're young, but I'll do a special, children video. I was just using that for example. This Adi issue with me and Adi issue of me trying to make Adi to behave like the way my mom was trying to make me to behave when I was young with the washing dishes. So sometimes even the children that annoy us more and trigger us more, they're the one that are going to grow up and help us more. We have that scene in Wolof, that the children that make you cry more when you're young, they're going to grow up and benefit you more. But I think it's just a saying. It doesn't apply all the time, to be honest. But It's just sometimes the child is young or just that's just who they are, you know? But doesn't mean that they don't have good character. They have other good character. So you have to then learn how to appreciate the other good characters and learn how to work with this character that is triggering you, this thing that you hate about them. Learn how to handle it. And you might be lucky they'll change. This could be adult or a child, by the way. But if they don't change, you got nothing to lose. At least you change. At least you know how to handle the situation instead of you getting triggered every time and going mad. I wish I know a lot of these things long time ago. Like I said, they should teach people at school how to handle life. They cannot teach them nothing that is more important than this. Leaving us human beings wandering around, getting triggered all the time, expecting other human beings to be perfect and behave. It's harder what you want in life. That's harder. It's easier to try to know, to deal with you than you trying to expect other human beings to behave and to not say this or to not do this. That's not nice. That's not loving and kind. That's not nice. They shouldn't say that. This is not good. They shouldn't say this. That's who they are. They're going to say what they like. That's who they are. You cannot do nothing about it. You can focus on just focusing on you. Focusing on what you're going to do about life. If you think that they're not nice, what they're doing is not good, what they're doing is not nice, okay, what's next then? Give us something nice then. Do something good then. Hello, it's simple. Isn't that easier? Okay, if I just come into the room now, for example, and I find out mess of people, a lot of people doing something bad, and I'm like, all you guys, what you're doing here is bad. This one is doing this one is doing that, this one is doing that. Oh my God, what kind of human beings are you guys? Okay, am I just gonna join them and say, me too, I'm gonna do worse? Or I'm gonna be like, okay, let's clean up this mess, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then I start cleaning and start fixing things. Then it's up to them to join me. Or they can just watch me. But at least I'm not joining them. You see? And all these things is something that I should have learned under the mango 300 years ago with my mom. But it's not that my mom don't know life. She taught me some things in life too. It's just that the knowledge is different. And it's different from the world we are now. This social media world, this world we are in now, it needs a different kind of knowledge. That's all. Yeah, definitely. Because in this world now, as I'm on this self-healing journey, I give up things every time, Every time I give up something else, that I used to do, and then I see the world differently. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I was doing this just yesterday. And then, okay, let's move on. And then now I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I was still doing this. Okay, now let's move on. So every day I'm more awakened. And every day I'm like, oh my God. Like just, oh my God. Why did I not know this years ago? And it's embarrassing sometimes because, people that are your children or friends or people who don't like you or whatever, you're going to feel like, oh, they're going to laugh at me now. For example, if you're talking in video like me. But if you don't talk in video, it's easier. It's actually not easy still because you're going to have, especially if you have people around you that you live with like children and family. And now you want to develop this new awakened knowledge, this new brain of yours that you're learning how to be settled with life and be happy fully. You're gonna trigger them. They're first gonna laugh and think it's not gonna work. They'll be like, laugh about it. And they're like, when you do anything or you don't talk anyhow or you don't behave or get involved with the things that you guys used to do before, they will be like, she thinks he's better than everyone now, or he thinks he's better now, or he changed now, or they'll even label you as miserable. He or she is so miserable now, doesn't talk to people anymore. For example, when you are taking time to read and to listen to some knowledge, you see, and just you not want to involve when they're talking about certain things or doing certain things, you just give them their space, because this journey comes with a lot of alone time. It comes with a lot of reading, a lot of getting knowledge. I said this earlier on, from expert who help people to develop themselves and to heal from trauma or just heal from life pain or just heal from their own self, how they used to live life, how they used to see life. Now they want to get out of that. They're tired. They want a new fresh, a new beginning, a new awakening, happy new brain, new happy new person. It actually makes you live longer. I've been saying this for years too. When you settle in this happy place genuinely, you live longer and you look so beautiful and young all the time. I have this, but I never practice it fully. I was mixing the two. I told you guys this millions of times. It's Ami Job. Me, I easily surrender like a 1-year-old. I have to thank God for that too. It's not everyone that have that. It's not easy. You get judged. You get laughed at sometimes, but it's very good because then your life is very easy. You can easily move out of any situation. You're just like a child and just living this world, enjoying and exploring new things. But guys, I don't want this video too long. Like I said earlier on, I just wake up to this amazing joy. And today is another level of my awakening journey, my self-healing journey, that I also wish I know what I know today. Sometime in this journey, I come across situation that I'm like, I wish I know this long time ago. But this one hit hard. I never feel it like this today, to be honest. I don't know, it's because I did a lot of prayers yesterday before I sleep. And then I did meditation, prayer. I'm mastering the meditation, by the way, now. I do meditation prayer, like a Muslim version of meditation. I'll do a video about it, in the future, inshallah. But I'm like, oh my God, this video is gonna be a bit embarrassing, but I have to go and confess to the people and just teach them what I've learned, even if it's one person who benefit from it. Because like I said, this is something that we were supposed to be taught from a young age, how to handle life. How to handle life and life problems and humans. We've just been taught how to make money, how to even get married, how to have children. That's all we've been taught. And we've been taught how to hurt each other. Because a lot of us come from a home that you've been beaten so much. Call names. Suffer. But how? You expect us to grow up and have a good, amazing, happy, genuine, happy life. When you taught us how to have children, but you don't even taught us how to have children correctly, or the number of children we should have, or how to have children with the right people. We've not been taught none of that. That alone is a suffering, right? That's another video. Having children with the wrong people, the wrong time of your life, and not knowing how to handle the situation. That alone is another life suffering that alone can ruin you for good if you don't know how to handle the situation when you find yourself in it. And then we also been taught how to get married. You're supposed to be married, as a human being. Hello, you're supposed to be married. I believe in marriage. I will never stop believing in marriage. I love it. When you marry to the right person, it's the best. No one is the perfect right person though. As long as the person is willing to work on them, you work on you, then you guys can be the right person any time of the day. Just have to say that there. But when we've been taught to get married, and we've not been taught how to be the right partner, Don't you think that alone is another life suffering? When you don't know how to be the good partner, your partner don't know how to be the good partner, but you get married. That is a genuine life pain. Big consequences can ruin your life for good. Fade away your happiness. That's another video. There's so many things that we've just been taught how to do it, but we've not been taught how to do it correctly. We've been taught how to just exist in this world, survive. You don't have food, you can cook rice and dance. I don't care if the rice have fish on it or not. Just the weather is raining, dance through the rain. It's nice. I love rain, by the way. So, and then they're like, the sun is hot. Go under the mango tree then. Wait for 2 hours. It's gonna calm down. Drink water. Just get over it. It's just the sun. It's good for you. Why are you complaining? So we just been taught how to exist in this world, especially in Africa. Most of my topic that I'm doing from day one is all based in my community, because that's what I know. Most of it is based in my community. We've been taught how to just exist and be happy. Put on a smile, put on a dress, put on even makeup if you like. Just smile. Don't tell anything that people don't like. They're gonna think you're bad. Tell them what they wanna hear. Dance. It doesn't work. That's why a lot of us are not happy genuinely. And a lot of us see a lot of horrible things behind door for people because we cannot say nothing we want to say in front of people. We've not been taught how to live with people happily, peacefully, genuinely. We've just been taught how to smile with people, laugh with them, eat with them, joke with them. Genuinely, how to handle people here, the good way, the normal human being way, that so you all can have peace. We've not been taught that. It's up to us to figure it out, or to keep making a lot of enemies and keep getting misery all day. Aren't this painful? I'm trying to explain to you. You know my English are not good, but I'm trying to put it in order for you to understand what I'm trying to say. I am so you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you're clever. Yeah, you understand me. It doesn't matter if my English is good or not. We've not been taught all this. That's why we're so miserable. Allowing people to get us miserable quickly as well. Allowing life to make us miserable because we think we should have that and we don't have it. Some people also use the fact that you don't have that to bully you, because they think you need that and you should have it, and if you don't have it, then you're not happy. When they not even know, maybe you're happy you don't have that. You're happy with what you have genuinely, more than even them who have whatever that is, if it's a car or whatever, the hell that the thing is. But they're just picturing, because maybe they have this new car, for example, you don't have it, you're miserable. They're just picturing that and even showing you it and even saying it to you so you can be miserable, because they know that can get you, because they know that you've not been taught, you don't know how to master your mind, that nothing will trigger you. You're unbothered. I've been trying all these years to master my mind to be fully unbothered. It takes me so long. It might not take you so long for you. Every human is different. Like I said, it depends in the environment you are in when you're trying to cure yourself. It depends if you are in the environment that is going to keep triggering you. Then it's harder to focus on the healing, because you have this new pain, these new triggers coming to attack your brain when you have this other thing that you have to deal with. But everyone can arrive here. Lot of human beings in this world now are arriving here, people. And I want my Black people to arrive here, especially my African community. We need it more than anybody. This is what I'm going to focus my videos on from now on. I'll still talk about current affairs, talk about stuff that is important for me to talk about, but hardly ever. And when I'm talking about it now, you will see how I'm going to be talking about it. Simply because the things that used to trigger me, even yesterday, they don't work anymore. And this is annoying, but it's amazing. It's annoying to just look just from yesterday. I'm like, this is so unreal. But guys, it's true. This self-awakeness is true. It can happen for anybody. People are not just saying it for nothing. This self-growth, self-development, level up, whatever you call it, learn to see the universe differently, to see human beings differently. It's real. It's beyond whatever you can think of though. Once you arrive there, you are done with the humans. You love them, but you are done with them. They cannot trigger you anymore. And even someone who was your enemy or who you don't like or who did something annoy you yesterday, today you just look at them and smile. Nothing is working anymore. Simply because you know that they've not arrived where you are. That's why they did whatever that is that they did or said. And you were like that before you arrived here. So you understand them so much that whatever they did, no matter how bad it is, it won't work now today. You are just on your own. You be in your own world, guys. That's the right word to use. People keep looking at you. They're even wondering if this is genuine or what. But obviously, over the years, they will know. For people who come to self-realization and self-awakening like this way, we all come here different way, by the way. And we all come here for different reasons that brought us here to this self-awakeness. But it's most of the time life suffering that brought us here, because we're just tired of life suffering and human beings, that the way we handle human beings and life and the way we handle what happened to us. We are tired of it. That's how we all arrive here. There's more and more people that arrive and talking about it now, and you get experts talking about how they're training people to awaken themselves to self-realization. There are even some videos here on YouTube, and you can buy books, you can listen to audio books. But guys, if you have God, use God too. I have to say this before I go. If you believe in any form of God, use it. I am sure what they're teaching you is good. Just use it. You don't have to overuse it, because that's going to drain you, especially when you're new in the journey. But use it slowly, gradually, slowly, to add to your new self. I don't know for you, but for me, my whole life, what I wanted was to be more close to God, but I couldn't do it fully. I nearly get out of my religion even. That's another video. I've shared that before. I'm not ashamed to share any of my life experience, what I've been through and what it put me through. I have to thank God for that. Sometimes, to be honest, depend what I'm talking about. Sometimes I feel guilty or feel bad, but I hardly feel ashamed if it's like something that I did. But if it's something maybe that I have to talk about, and it's to do with my upbringing, sometimes I do feel ashamed, because I don't want my mom or my family or someone who know my mom to look at me and feel like, oh, this person don't respect their mom, that's why they're talking maybe. No. The whole family that knew me knows my relationship with my mom. I think that's why when I'm talking about things, I'm talking comfortably, because it's not like I don't respect my mom or I hate her or no. It's too painful. I don't want whatever that is to continue happening to other people. I should consider myself lucky. It's not everyone that can handle life pain so much for so long that you have to be self-awakened at my age or whatever you call it. A lot of people give up long time and are in another stage or even gone. So it's something that we have to do something about it. That's why I talk about it. But I'm going to try to not talk about it as often. So if you see me in videos and not talking about myself, just understand it's not like I move on so much that I don't even want to use my pain to help others anymore or to tell people to stop doing this to other people. No. It's just I want to focus on the self-healing more and focus on, now that you have this pain all these years, what you're going to do about it. Because sometimes only us have to say that to ourselves. Because when I was still carrying this pain, just even last week, I was still angry for someone who was not there for me. When I called them 2 weeks ago, I called them and I was like so down. I even told them I was going to take my own life just 2 weeks ago. And the way the person handled the matter, I was feeling like, oh my God, this person is so wicked. Why are they not even there for me? Yeah, the person definitely was supposed to be there for me. But they don't know how to be there for me, maybe. They've not been taught this thing that I'm telling you. So how am I going to handle them, trust them so much with my life to stop me from killing myself, for example, and to motivate me in that moment when they don't know how, maybe. Obviously, that's why they handle the matter the way they handled it. I have to put the phone down and cry. And I say to myself, I have two choices. To end this pain now by killing myself, or to learn to handle this pain by myself and stop expecting I have to have someone who can help me through this pain, or who can handle it with me, or who can handle it for me. No one can handle your pain for you. And I wish I know this is a long time ago, guys, my whole life, because we all have different pain that we have to heal. Mine, I was very young, before I was even 10. I'm not going to repeat the whole story now, a lot of you know. But all of these years, I was handling it. Of course, you all know I'm a warrior, and we all are warriors. We know how to handle pain. That's why we are alive. Because we all have different pain. But I was handling it the wrong way. Because I keep thinking when I have a friend or a family member even who is close to me and knows about this, they should behave like they know about this and that they care about this. And this is a big mistake, but that is another video. If you guys want me to do a video about that, let me know. So guys, just gonna end this video. I'm just so happy, and I'm praying for all of us that are in this life, suffering with life experience and pain for years, to arrive here. Please, guys, do your research. Start this journey of self-awakening. How to live a happy life, fully happy life. It's a lot of different research out there, a lot of different books. People do videos also. A lot of people now are out there to rescue a lot of people. Some of them experience it themselves, and that's why they know the pain. Some of them just like to help human beings. But a lot of us that experience it for years and are genuine enough to come out and talk, we are ready to save the world, guys. So please, go and do your research out there. Listen to people. Don't feel big. Don't feel embarrassed to change anything you have to change. There's a lot of things that we have to change as a human being. From endless gossiping, wicked gossiping, to pure jealousy, people that have pure jealousy, to learning how to calm and stop getting triggered every minute, deep trigger every minute, to learning how to appreciate and have abundance, to learning how to just look at this world and appreciate it and be genuinely happy with it, knowing that it's so expensive that you're breathing now and you are alive. And you have the little thing that you have that you think you don't have. Even if it's phone, it's a lot that you have. Some people don't have a phone, or they don't have phone like yours. And to not just take advantage of the amount of knowledge we are having and not use it. I did this mistake a long time too. All these years I live here, there's a lot of knowledge. It's not like I've not been taking it, to be honest. I like getting knowledge, but I've not been applying it like I should. Because I was allowing life and my pain and what happened to me and what other human beings are still doing to me and others to block me from observing the things properly and just applying them in my life that I've been learning. And I say this to you guys all these years. So thank God, life dealt with me so much that I would just tell you things straight away. So It's easier than when I'm talking because you guys already know. You're like, yeah, Amy said that before. Da, da, da. So my life is easy. Mashallah, subhanallah. But my life is easy in a way that I live like a 1 year old or what. Like, I'll just, but I never really applied fully because of my experience with life and how I'm handling it. But I'm telling you this today, guys, as my new awakening experience. This is another 100% video for you like never before. This particular one is hard, guys. It's actually very hard. But because I developed this unbothered character through the journey, and I mastered that too. Now, that's why I'm open with you like this. But this is actually very embarrassing for a lot of people to do this. They will not do it even when you pay them 1 million. This is the best thing you can do for yourself, by the way, is to tell yourself the truth. Acknowledge the things that you have to work on. Understand that no matter how painful life is, I want you to get this from this video today. No matter how painful life is, don't expect other people to handle it for you, or you lose it when they let you down. Because you don't know what they're dealing with. It's not everyone that is open. Everyone is dealing with something, they're just handling it differently. That night when that person let me down, just 2-3 weeks ago, guys, if I wasn't really strong, I was gonna jump out of my window. There was a time I opened my window. I was crying so much in the night. And, I told you guys that, this coronavirus, there was a time that there was 2 days of my life that I get it so hard that it's like I'm just reborn. But this is just before those 2 days arrived, though. It was like a week or something before this time that I'm telling you guys. But I opened my window around 2-3 in the night. Because I live in like a 3-story building up. And I think of just jumping from my window. But my children gonna wake up and hear the neighbors or police talking about their mom dead body, or their mom will be screaming maybe downstairs and she's not dead, but she's injured. I think a lot though. It's good in a way, but sometimes it's like, I think a lot. Everyone knows me, knows this. It's what I'm planning to minimize my thinking, but I don't think it's ever going to work. But I hope so that it does, but I don't think it's ever going to be me just not thinking a lot. Can someone not think a lot? I don't know. But anyway, I have to then realize, Amy, this is where a lot of people kill themselves, Amy. Because you really, over the years with your life suffering, you attempt to kill yourself so many times, you never did it. But now, today, this stage you are in is when you're going to kill yourself, or you stop wanting to kill yourself. I have to say that to myself. I also been telling you guys this all over the years that you have to be your self-motivation. This helped me. This keep me alive. I don't know how I do that though. Sometimes I feel so stupid. Before I was not working. But now I thank God that I've been doing that, because I was not going to be here. I will never feel like that again. But when you reach certain places in life, you have to be your own motivation. No one can save you. You are on your own, in a room, or on a train station or something. It's up to you to jump in front of the train, or to just stop. No human being is going to be there for you fully. They don't even know how to do it. A lot of them don't. And a lot of them just will blame you instead. And say that you should learn how to handle your own emotions. You should learn how to handle your own pain. Who cares? I have pain too. When you expecting them to save you from killing yourself. You see how dangerous this is? You see why a lot of people are dying now? killing themselves, because we're expecting people to help to save us from killing ourselves. When those people don't even know how to save themselves, don't even know how to do it. Most of the time, they don't know how to do it. They expect you to learn how to handle life. How they don't know, they don't care that life is heavy or whatever. We all have heavy baggages through life, and everyone is handling it differently. Just because you learn how to master your life and how to handle your life doesn't mean that every other person is that working and that they know how to handle life. So please, if you're watching this video, if you know anyone that is struggling through life, try to be there for them, because it's not everyone that is like Amie Jobe. Sometimes when people call you when they need you, or they're in their down moment, talking to them and be there for them can save their life. Sometimes you thinking, oh, they're just being childish, or they're just being, they're not gonna kill themselves. People that kill themselves don't say it, or people that do this don't even ask people for permission or inform people. That sometimes is not the solution. There's a lot of people that say, I'm gonna kill myself, and they actually end up doing it in this world. A lot of people that kill themselves that definitely did say it before. And a lot of people that don't see it, just jump and do it, because they rather just jump and do it than see it and get laughed at after they see it and they don't do it. So please, when someone ever call you, or just you can see that they're in their downside of life, be there for them. It costs you nothing. But like I said earlier on, we've not been taught how to handle life, and we've not been taught how to handle human beings. We've just been taught how to manage everyday life. And to manage everyday life, you need these skills. You need to know how to handle life and how to help other human beings to handle life, how to plan and program your life, how to even look at life and handle what life throws at you. If you don't know it, you cannot enjoy life fully. You're just gonna be managing every day. It's so painful, by the way, to do that. So I'm gonna go, guys. But yeah, thank you so much. Amie, yes, we must have coping skills, self-resistance. Yeah, keep going. Always remember, no matter how bad you feel, situation there, others have it worse. Yeah, this is the true elements on, what's that word? In mind. Now build on it. For some, this comes at a certain age, and others travel, what's that? And arrows of life brings them to it. Yeah. It's for someone like me, it's both. Hi, hello, thank you. Thank you so much for some of you that subscribe to my membership channel. I'm going to do a lot of healing videos there soon. You know, like 10, 20 minutes videos about self-awakeness and the power of crossing, or whatever you call it, and just this awakened place that I am experiencing now, the joy of it, and how to try to start your journey if you want. I think we all need this journey. You don't have to have childhood trauma or whatever, to be on this journey. Every human being have to be on this journey, because the way life is so painful now and so heavy and so much misery with the media and bills and experience and just life in general now. And people also lacking God in our life also can cause us a pain. That alone can cause us a lot of misery when we don't have God. So it's a place that a lot of us have to arrive in. But I pray that it's not going to take a lot of you as long as it takes me. So yeah. Hello Fatmata. Oh, that's another Gambian YouTuber. You guys can follow her channel. She's called Fatu Danso. Hello. I am glad you are feeling better. Yeah, thank you so much. Angel, hello. Some people can save you, but you have to do the work yourself. Many people I help sometimes need some want to listen, understand, and give the hope. Yes, yeah. Some people can help you, but you need to help, be ready to help yourself. A lot of us are not ready to help ourselves because we don't know how to do it. You don't even realize that you're not ready to help yourself when you're not ready to help yourself, guys. Because this happened to me all these years. I didn't even know that I wasn't ready to help myself because I keep looking for excuse why I wasn't out of this pain. But that's another video. I keep saying, or just even if you don't see it, but you keep thinking about it, and you keep thinking about other people's pains and observing other people's pain and problems too much because it linked to your own pain and problem. And you allow the children, when you have children in the house, you allow them to annoy you a lot, so you just keep refreshing the pain, and you don't even realize that you're not ready to get out of it because you're basically watering the pain like a plant, and you keep putting water, and the plant is getting bigger and more beautiful without even knowing, So it's amazing once you realize it. But yeah, life is very triggering. As much as life is full of joy, happiness, and a lot of amazing memories, life also is very triggering and full of horrible memories, okay? And these horrible memories can be very heavy and painful and very damaging. Depend how you're handling them. But like I said earlier on, we've not been taught how to handle life. That's number one thing that the human nature is lacking, is to be taught how to handle life. We have to figure it out. No one is teaching us this. It's just now recently that scientists, the last few years, that scientists are more, throwing the knowledge out there. But we're lacking this whole time. Especially Africa, guys. No one talk about these things at all. They just taught you how to argue and jump and scream. Nothing else. And this is the worst way of handling life, guys. I wish we've been taught how to use our energy in this kind of way, because it's the only way. It's not what everyone want to hear. Sometimes you feel like people will feel like you have no emotions or what. It's not like that. But it's the only way that you can get through life. Is to reach this self-awakened place where, a lot of us reach now. I'm glad that that this thing come up, to be honest, and that people are realizing and teaching others to realize how to awaken through life. I'm glad that it exists, because it could have not been exist and we continue killing ourselves because we are fighting life the wrong way. So I'm glad that it does exist, but damn, I wish it existed years ago, guys. Honestly. Because life can be very painful without it. And very difficult. Little things can just become a giant heavy load for no reason. And we have children that are looking up to us. They have to go and learn life from other people, not from us, like what I'm doing now. Come on, guys, that's not good. We should be able to teach them how to handle life. That's our job. It's free. Even if we don't have money to take them to Disneyland, teaching them how to handle life is more important. They don't have to grow up suffering all these years, handling life the wrong way. Then they have to figure out how to handle it if they're lucky, if they're alive. Come on, that's failing as a parent. So from now on, for me, I've been teaching my children how to handle life this whole time. They know me. But I'm going to teach them more as I learn more, because I've been handling certain area of my life the wrong way too. So I'm glad that my children are still young and that they have me and I'm talking to them. And I'm ready to just explore life and my new experience with it, and to just spread the message for all my family and friends and you guys. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go now. And yeah, thank you for being here. realize this. What's this? God, my English. The pressure to that one does not explore by keeping it in. Yes, that is true. A lot of us do have life experience and life knowledge, but we keep it in a lot. Because some people don't want to hear your opinion or your experience with life. So it's not easy to share with people. And some people think that you're arrogant or you're trying to tell them that you're better or you're more clever. So it does make people to not want to like share with people and like open up more. But I believe we all have things that we can learn from. It's just a lot of us have ego and bit embarrassed, don't have the confidence to teach these real things in about life. These things that can really benefit us. A lot of us have it. We all have a different way. We all have something that can really benefit us for good. But it's just to have the courage and the confidence to open up about it. Also, a lot of people don't want to hear it. They want to hear all these other things for entertainment. Things that are like drama or even me. All my videos that I do that is drama video, put someone name or whatever, they have more view. That's just to tell you how much people are not ready to heal themselves. The whole universe is not ready to heal. So they're not ready to heal. They're not ready to be positive and enjoy life fully, fairly, treat other human beings fairly, treat themselves fairly. So how you expect them to then behave so you can have peace? Then you will never have peace. How you expect them to treat you good so you can have peace? Then you will never have peace. I'm not saying when they treat you bad or they not behave, you're like, yes, and just dancing. No. But learn how to handle it. That's another video. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to go. See you guys again soon, inshallah. And yeah, thank you for watching. My next video is going to be maybe Wolof or Mandinka. But yeah, like I said earlier on, I don't want to continue just talking English in this channel, you know. And my English are not even good, but I will not give up talking English. Take care. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye.